Morning, you wonderful people. How are you today? Are you enjoying yourself? Is it a nice day for you? Already I've wasted a shitload of time because I've had to clean the ignition keys because they were full of grease. And because I've got stuff in the pockets in the door, which inevitably going to start fucking rattling and making my life a misery. I went to put it in the cupboard down the side of the truck, and a bunch of fucking ratchet straps fell out. It's literally rammed to the top of frigging ratchet straps. I'm sick to death of ratchet straps. It's as if, you know, they seem to spread everywhere. That looks daunting. There's an egg box in the behind the passenger seat. I mean, behind this seat as well. There was four ratchet straps crammed behind the seat here. I'm like, why? Why do it? It doesn't make any sense. It really doesn't. All it does is piss people off. I mean, granted, it's a tramper's truck, and if that's the shit state that they want to live in, that's great. Have at it, like, you know, but I don't want to. I've got my own house to live in my own shit state, you know what I mean? What am I doing that for? That's a bit silly, isn't it? I'll put the wrong registration down. CN 14 K. Oh, I'm sweating, absolutely. Have you noticed the hairdo? I've got me. I'm on my bike today. Yay! For the first time in forever, I come to work on my bike, and I checked the weather report. Come on, you stupid phone, get settled. I checked the weather report, and it seemed pretty much okay all day. The reason why I don't like to go in the rain is because I don't want to get wet, and of course this rucksack here is not exactly waterproof, and I have got stuff in there that you don't want to get wet. But I just don't want to end up being soggy all day, you know what I mean? So, anyway, so I had a check and it looked quite nice, and decided to come out on the bike. Didn't interfere with anybody, didn't wake anybody up. Pardon me, that's all that matters. And the best of it is, it's now 20 past 8, and I was here at 7:45. I know, it's fucking nuts, isn't it? And it's all because I've had to fuck about before I start. There's nothing worse than having to fuck about before your day starts. Well, today, on this wonderful day, Tuesday, the 2nd of May. See, I got it right this time, 2017. I'm off to Haywood. I haven't been to Haywood for quite a while. We used to go there quite often, pretty much every other day, because we used to go up to that neck of the woods, and then we'd go and collect from there. So, what number am I after? Oh, there's only one, so I'll have to have that one more. Okay then. 150. Hello. Okay. Yes, so that's where I'm off to today. I don't know what's going to happen after that though. I can imagine it's going to be somewhere close. It can't be far. Well, you say that. But then again. I mean, believe it or not, I even looked at the weather report yesterday because I know it's bank holiday, and I was going to come to work on my bike then, but it just held it down the rain, and we got certain areas in our area that flood quite easily, and they did flood very easily. So, hey ho. Wasn't able to come out on my bike. But at least this time of the year now, I'll start doing that more often, so you'll be able to see the mop effect on my head. Just for a giggle, you know what I mean? It's always worth a giggle. I jumped on the scales this morning, and it just disappointed me even more. I've gone up again. But it's early days, mate. I want to keep trying. I mean, I didn't have too much, but I must have had too much for me to lose a bit of weight, so at least I don't think I had too much. Oh well, whatever. Today I will try again. I think today though I want to eliminate the breakfast wrap part of the day. That's what I'm going to do. That's it. I think that might have been the tippler, you know, I mean, the one that went over the edge sort of thing and created the extra weight, I think. Just that, yes. Now stop laughing. I can hear you giggling already, right, so stop it. Look, it's my excuse and I'm going to stick to it. Yeah. Fucking nail sticking in my skin. Ow. Yeah, well, I think I better go and find my tray, don't I? That might be a good idea. I've already cleaned the keys off. Yeah. Can I get out of this spot without crashing into anything? Oh, okay. Of course I can. Of course I can. I must remember to write a defect out for this particular truck, because the driver's seat, if it's messed with too much, it goes into a frenzy. So I'll have to remember to do that, unless it's already been fixed, which I doubt very much. On this particular load that I'm carrying, right, it is so heavy, right, I mean it's literally on its limits, it's got to be. I have got all of 2 lifts, which equals to 6 pallets. Yes, 2 lifts, 6 pallets. That means the pallets are stacked on top of each other. There's like this much on each pallet. It's frigging ridiculous. Not complaining, that just means the load is extremely light. It ain't exactly going to slow me down, is it, much? Oh no, you ain't got to worry about being slowed down, Jace. Why is that? Because you're in a milk float slow truck anyway. Oh, I forgot about that. Well, I'm going to get myself sorted, and I will speak to you a lot later. You never know. Something interesting might happen. I'll get there sometime today, but it'll be really slow. Just imagine, eh? Slow equals more drive time lost. We proved that fact yesterday, didn't we? I know some were saying, well, if you're going slow, you're going to lose more drive time. Yeah, I know that's a point, but also with those particular tachos, they have the tendency to skip over the minute. And I have explained before, is if you, when your drive time goes past the minute in seconds, right? So imagine you've got your first minute, right? So there you are, first minute goes tick, 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 right? On the old trucks, when you stop, if you stop there at say 10 seconds into it, right? When you start again, it goes from cross hammers back to steering wheel. It goes and skips that minute now. All those seconds you've lost. Right, you imagine doing that several times a day, if not more, right? So for every time that you stop, it goes zoop and skips them seconds, right? And starts from the next minute. And he does it all the time. Whereas the newer ones, they don't. They give you, I think it's a grace period. I mean, I don't know whether they went from, they was thinking of 29 seconds, so it'll tick all the way to 29 seconds. And if you stop within that region of the minute, it'll revert back to that same minute. So then you gain those 30 seconds back. But if you go, well, 29 seconds obviously, but if you get a 30 plus, then it'll zip to the full minute. So that's pretty much what it'll be. And that's why I don't like driving the old trucks as well. You know, there's lots of different reasons why I don't drive the old trucks, but it just wastes your time for no reason. And now I'm going to waste even more time there, so I'm going to go and I'll speak to you a lot later. Bye. Toodles and all that. Yeah. Time to go. I'm running late.